This is the Rooster Bat Show. I'm David Cadena, coming into your ears from Panda Dog Studios, located in Bakersfield, California. We are loud, live, and free every Thursday night, Pacific time. There was a problem. Excellent. This show is brought to you by the support of Patreon. Patreon.com, Roosterbat. If you like what you hear, then support us. Even if you don't like what you hear, support us either way. And today's wonderful Thursday. And you coming in? Mm-hmm. Excellent. Come on in.
You gonna come over here?
We are live. We're live right now.
I know.
Okay.
I could hear you speaking.
Excellent.
You can come sit by me, or you can. I don't know. Get cozy.
Today is Thursday. It's Happy National High Five Day. High five myself, no friends.
Oh, Mom wants a high five.
That's social distancing high five. Ready? Smack.
Excellent.
Keaton, you're in my spot.
Did you guys do anything special today?
Did we?
I read.
She did her braces.
You did her braces. I know that, like, we had earlier today, we had a child of ours just do high school orientation, which is kind of neat and kind of scary at the same time. And then yesterday, due to stupid COVID-19, my marathon has been postponed a whole freaking year. So there's that.
Pretty disappointing.
It really is disappointing. I was really looking forward to running the 26.2 miles. And, you know, it sucks. I wanted to run it. I'm still going to train for it. I'm nowhere near ready for it, but the whole idea was to be ready this year, 20 years after I attempted to run a marathon 20 years ago. So that was why I was excited about doing it. It would have been a 20-year training video montage. Oh well. All I can do now is
just not on the timeline you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But let's get into the news. Trending topics. We're going to go into LGBT news. Mr. Northam. Hey. Sup, dog? Richard Jangles.
Ivy, you licked my toe.
Thank you for the follow. Richard Northam, a governor of Virginia, announced today that he's going to be the first state in the South. Announced this week he's going to be the first state in the South to include language that will be anti-discriminatory for housing and housing and employment laws that protects people basis on their sexual nature. The law, known as the Virginia Values Act, goes in effect July 1st, 2020. According to New York Times, this is going to be a huge step in the right direction for normalizing LGBT plus communities. Hopefully more states will implement the laws protecting life and liberty.
So this is in Virginia.
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to become the first state in the South to include language in the anti-discrimination, housing, and employment laws. That's incredible. That should have happened so long ago. Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think that there's a lot of people. Some people in the chat don't seem to think that. Do I believe in God is what I'm being told.
We sure do.
Absolutely. I believe God is a open-minded individual, and that. Sweet. So I don't know if you can't see the chat.
No,
I'll bring it over here. How about this?
They're welcome to enjoy it.
Yeah, you're
that's pretty
absolutely welcome to enjoy it. So, Richard Jangles says, "Skip that shit. Fuck all that." And I was trying to be PG on this.
I know. I asked about language.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's one thing. You all have the ability to appreciate your own opinion. However, people's lives are being affected. So if you don't like the LGBT community, you don't have to. That's absolutely within your right not to. I don't think that you're right, but you have the right to your own opinion.
Are you able to mute people and move on?
I am going to be moving on. All right.
I don't give energy to that.
No. But, so, everybody right now is getting their stimulus checks. We're going to talk about that instead, because I think that...
you get fired up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, imagine getting your check. You check the bank account, and inside you find $8.2 million with an M. According to Fox News, that's exactly what happened to Charles Calvin, a volunteer firefighter in Indiana. Calvin was supposed to get around $1,700 from the stimulus payments, according to America's going out to Americans to help fight this.
To assist with the impact of the coronavirus.
Yeah, and
freak out.
Yeah.
I mean, screenshot first, because
absolutely.
When's that gonna happen again? But then be worried about like not spending a dime of it so that you don't get held accountable for anything.
I can't imagine paying back $8.2 million after I bought that Ferrari.
And I would be the one, I would not touch it at all until it was sold.
Calvin told the station he immediately called the bank to report the newfound wealth, but by the time it was investigated, the money was all gone.
That's crazy. So there's no trace of it.
No, it's all gone. Yeah, the government's like, whoop, yank.
Oops, we made a mistake.
Yeah. And, you know,
you got your glasses up.
Yeah.
now you can read?
Yep, now I can read.
Excellent. So, if I had $8.2 million, I think the first thing I would do is try to cash out $8.2 million.
I don't think you would.
No, I'd be scared. I'd be terrified.
Same.
Yeah.
I'd also be making sure they didn't take anything extra back.
Yep.
I have a fear.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see everything. I got my glasses on.
Look at that.
What are we looking at? Oh my.
Yeah, you got it. Follow it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the follows. I really appreciate it. I'm being rated.
You're being rated?
I haven't. Yeah. Sweet. I really appreciate it, all of it, guys. Thank you.
You guys are seeing a different screen than I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing that one above you.
News from the land down under. Australia City captures the Guinness World Record when 1,624 people gather on the beach to make sand angels at the same time. The record-keeping organization has confirmed in November 22, 2019, a group.
Kuruwa Beach broke a world record when 1,387 people flopped down in the sand. How cute!
Yep, and we actually have it. If it is working.
It's probably not.
Of course not.
Are you trying to click onto it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to click from Select all.
There we go. And we will do.
I don't know if that
Watch
chair-
this. This is the coolest thing ever.
The world record attempt of the most sand angels made. Flan, Emily, Jade and Crystal are broadcasting live, and there's a cast of thousands getting ready to make the attempt. And it's all thanks to Groundwater Country Music Festival and We Are Gold Coast.
Yeah, we can't hear it.
Oh, it's fantastic. I've been most of all looking forward to being an angel. I often tell them
So the
they're
main
only
part
at
I want to get to
cause.
is
During the
everybody's
registration,
celebrating,
up
they're all
until about the
excited,
last
but look at
20
all these people doing
filing onto the beach and
their
lying
little
down in the mud.
sandcastles. And for
Sporting
those
fashion. You've
that
never seen this on a Gold
are
Coast
going to be
beach
audio
before.
only,
Well,
just know that
stretch your
there
wings
is
and flap
roughly
away.
1,624 people right there.
9, 8,
And there is a pole bear.
7, 6, 5, 4,
No.
3, 2,
There's not a single pole bear in Australia.
done! Well done!
Yeah.
We did it!
Thank you, Gold Coast!
Oh my lord.
So this is the amount of people that have just been on the beach only 20 minutes ago
Yep.
for our attempt to break the most amount of
Anyway,
sand angels on the beach at one
1,624
time.
people
It is.
got sand stuck in their
1,635.
butts.
So Gold Coast will now hold the record. And like we said, it's got to be verified.
Yeah.
And I
Sand
think
rash.
Moira said it best this morning when she told all the people on the beach,
So
suck it, Michigan!
that's all we have on that aspect. Nobody wants to have any sand butt. In more good news, Captain Tom Moore, a 99-year-old Second World War II veteran, has raised just over 12 million pounds for the NHS by walking 100 laps in his garden using a Zimmer frame.
That's so awesome.
This guy, and first off, amazing. His goal was to hit $1,000 or £1,000, sorry, so that way he can be able to say, hey, here's some, and
So he could donate to a cause that's close to him. But the NHS, what did we figure out that was?
the NHS is equivalent to their
The
National
healthcare.
Health Services,
Yeah.
yeah, or something of that nature. I think it was like we called it like this, closer to the CDC for us.
Mm-hmm.
But the National Health Services,
Oh,
Well-
you see what it's for? For electronic devices to enable hospital patients to keep in contact with their loved ones.
yep, that
That is so cool.
exactly.
And he's how old? 90?
He's 99 years old. He actually turns 100 April 30th. Happy birthday, Captain Moore.
That's rad.
In the chat, we have Yuki9111 saying hello.
Hey,
I'm a bit of a Fruit Loop myself. Hey, let your freak frag fry. We're all pride here. More on Captain Moore. They said that his patience and kindness got to all of them from the top to the bottom. Absolutely amazing. They said that he'd done so well. It is National Health Service. They deserve much more than they could possibly give them. And I will tell you that this individual, when he's walking around and he's, it is the cutest thing. Let's see if I can pull it up.
How does K-Tom create a legendary customer experience?
And
A knowledgeable sales staff assists everyone from national chains to mom and pop shops, along with their large project division that builds restaurants from the ground up and equips government agencies, schools, and hospitals. Have
Have you-
dedicated customer care.
there it is.
Good luck, Captain Tom.
that's awesome.
And as you can see, he's got his little walker. It's kind of similar to your walker. And it started, as it says in the video, that started as a modest goal of 1,000 pounds.
That laughs is outstanding. Oh, that's amazing.
And here he comes,
Captain
Now, let's
Tom
be honest,
Moore,
a World War II veteran
approaching his 100th
probably gonna be
birthday.
a super
100
badass
laps
guy.
of his garden during lockdown.
He was
All
in the
of the money
first
going to NHS
battalion
charities. A
of
guard
the
of honour
Yorkshire
from the
Regiment.
1st Battalion.
Yorkshire
Regiment.
Regiment.
Inches to go. And there he is.
Yorkshire, babe.
Congratulations. Well done.
I think it's absolutely fantastic sum of money. We would never imagine that sort of money. It's unbelievable that people would be so kind to give that sort of money to the National Health Service, and maybe I was responsible for starting it,
I hope
but
he has much
not
more
deliberately.
years to
It was
give
purely
this individual.
shall we say,
Tom Moore,
gratitude for
we salute
what
you.
they've done for me.
Yep, National Health Services, and this was 4 hours ago. A small plane makes a spectacular emergency landing on a highway near Quebec City, Quebec, Canada.
What did it land on? On a highway.
On a highway.
On a highway.
We are going to open up Google.
I have a hard time watching videos like this. It makes me all anxious. Plus, I just watched Sully yesterday too, so.
Oh yeah. Now Sully wasn't the drunk pilot, right?
No, he was not a drunk pilot.
Okay.
That's a different movie.
That's Denzel, right?
Ooh, I think so. What movie was that?
I don't know. All I know is that I will never get on a plane with Tom Hanks. I probably will never travel with Denzel. Although if I do travel with Denzel, most likely I'm going to travel making sure that he's my bodyguard, because there's almost no way that I'm going to be messed with.
Guaranteed to survive.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And if I don't survive, he's going to sacrifice himself in the ultimate sacrifice. So I don't have that much to worry about.
Especially if you're like a little girl.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
That's a great movie.
All right. Anyway, the small plane caused a stir Thursday morning when it landed on the Quebec, highway near Quebec City. Motorists were driving on Highway 40 near the municipality St. Augustine D. I'm not even going to try.
Municipality of St. Augustine de... Can't even see that far. Des Marais alerted the police around 10:40 a.m.
Sergeant Helen Nepton of the provincial
police said the aircraft landed without incident. That's cool. Was it just like
it shows it's a Piper PA 28 Cherokee.
I don't know what that means.
It is.
I don't know planes.
It is a little plane, and well, it had a video, but let's just say it's a small plane.
You keep going back to the same thing.
Yeah. It
Scroll up, babe.
Okay.
I think we missed the video completely.
We did. But I get to see how people play hockey with toilet paper. I'm going to make this my...
It's a TikTok challenge, isn't it?
It has to be... It's the most Canadian thing ever. TikTok. Is it a TikTok challenge? I don't know.
I've seen TikTok challenges with like the soccer ball and the volleyball.
Yeah, I think it is. Though I'm also pretty sure I saw Tom Holland do it.
Oh yeah?
On
Yeah?
Instagram, yeah. And there's also no TikTok logo.
There
Yeah, I
isn't.
don't see the TikTok logo at all.
It's a Canadian logo.
It's just saying their locations.
But they're also playing hockey with toilet paper.
I'm pretty sure like
So...
I'm pretty sure the Canadian sport is not hockey. I follow a TikToker from Canada. I do. I do.
This fits in. Canada. Please explain to me.
But I can't remember. I don't.
What is their national sport over in Canada?
I don't know. They didn't tell.
I mean, it's hockey.
It's hockey.
It is hot in here.
It's because we turned the fans off. Oh, Dad's got one.
Oh, Dad's got a small one right here.
It's itty bitty.
It's a fan, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, Canada. Alright, so we have talked about everything that I had on there. The only thing I was going to do is talk about Beyonce, because Beyonce sang a song
on the Disney sing-along show, the family one.
And she dedicated to the health workers. She dedicates When You Wish Upon a Star to the healthcare workers. The Disney on this.
Do you know what movie that's from?
Cinderella?
No.
I can't remember.
It's Pinocchio.
No. Pinocchio.
I can't remember any.
Is that what it's from?
It's Pinocchio. When you wish upon, isn't it?
It's. I think it is. That's why I said Pinocchio.
I think
it could be Dumbo.
No, it's not Dumbo.
You've
Dumbo.
never seen the original Dumbo, have you?
When you wish upon a
I think it's
star.
Jiminy Cricket.
I feel like it's either Cinderella or Pinocchio.
It's not Cinderella. Cinderella's is also a wishing song. Mm-hmm. No, that's Snow White, the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, it is from Disney's Pinocchio. All right.
that would be a great live action movie.
Didn't they do a live action?
Yeah, they did a live action Pinocchio.
When?
Oh, like a long time ago.
How would you know?
And it was terrifying. It frightened people.
That sounds perfect.
It does.
To be honest, though, like Lion King was kind of frightening as well.
I liked The Lion King.
It was for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. All right, we're gonna open up the phone lines.
Phone lines?
Yep, we have phone lines.
Oh.
512-766-7837. You got something to say? You don't want to be muted by the night box? By all means, call in.
What does that mean? What is a night box?
My night bot.
Hey, you should make sure that those other numbers don't show.
Nobody's seen any other numbers, man.
Oh, so it's just a screen for me.
Yep.
Phil, like, you show me the screens and are not relevant to whatever you're talking about.
The night bot is the night bot is the
mute button.
No. It's the moderator that I have on here. It muted Pink for spamming. So like I said, 512-766-7837 or put bang phone in the command and there's my number. When you wish upon a star.
This is me trying to remember the full song. All I remember is
when I can't remember the lyrics for songs, I usually just make some up.
Yeah, I do that too. I absolutely do that too. Like for the song "I Need a Hero," I
need a hero.
Yeah.
What do you sing it as?
I can't say it because it has swear words.
Busted.
But currently, all I'm thinking about is crap, what is it called?
I don't know. It's in your brain.
Yeah, I have it stuck in my brain, but I don't remember what it's called.
Is it a song?
Yeah, it's a song.
Is it a Sanderside song?
No, it's not a Sanderside song. It's a Disney song.
I knew it was Disney. It's basically Sandersides.
I mean, yeah, but also no. I kind of feel offended.
Make sure you
Is it a Disney princess song?
It's a bunch of Disney songs put into one song.
Oh, so I probably would know it then.
Okay. Disney just trying to remember it. You never wondered why Disney Castle in the heart. I'm just.
Alright. I missed some of you guys in here. Let's see.
Oh.
What do you said on the bottom?
What's that? This right here?
A little video of a person dancing.
Oh, that's me.
That's you, Abby.
That's me.
Is that when we were at Disney?
No, that's Jeep car vroom vroom.
Oh. Man, she was little. You were a little kid.
Yeah.
I don't even remember those days anymore.
Yeah, when I had a long hair.
Long hair, but also like a lisp, and you were a toddler.
Have a lisp.
Toddler years were hard. You're a terror.
Yeah, wasn't my nickname Night Terror?
No.
No.
Midnight Monster.
Midnight Monster. That's it.
Close.
Close, but not close.
Alright. We're back. I don't know if we have any viewers right now because my activity feed is sucking.
Is our internet being too internety?
No, according to right now we have one person watching. We had a total of 88 views. So,
8 views, one person watching?
Yep.
Do they blink a bunch, or how does that work? Okay, the video is a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be delayed.
Really delayed?
It's supposed to be delayed. Yeah. So anyway, just in the chats, we had people that don't care if they're gay, which I'm okay. All right. Just they're tired of hearing about it. That's the point. That's exactly what we're trying to say. We don't want to keep talking about it. We want it normalized. You know, if we normalize it and don't make it such a fringe idea, then most likely we won't have to continue talking about it. Normalize it. We shouldn't have to put in laws to protect a group of people
From
because
basic human rights.
Yeah, basic human rights, exactly. And I think that's the part that people aren't quite comprehending. They don't. I don't know. It gets me frustrated.
Mm-hmm. I don't make many decisions by my sexual preferences. Like when I go buy meat at the store to make for dinner, I don't think about whether I am straight or gay or not. You know?
Yeah.
When I get a job, I don't wonder if I'm gonna get it or not because of what I do in the privacy of my own home.
Yeah.
In the bedroom. Nobody else is invited to that. It's none of their business. Shouldn't make a difference whether I can have the job or not. It's not a qualification of my experience and knowledge and capabilities.
You know, and that's what I don't understand is like, why are people having a fight? I mean, you know, right now I know the Supreme Court is still trying to determine a case whether or not somebody can be fired for being transgendered. Remember we did that march?
Yeah.
You two did a topic?
What's that?
I said you two discussed the topic?
No, we did a march.
Oh yeah.
We literally did it in March, and you know, it was one of those things like, hey, we marched, and then they were going to do a, they were going to go on break, and of course they were going to make a decision. They decided to make the decision after break, and then from there we had the COVID-19 stuff happen, so they haven't came from break, but yet they're still making other decisions.
Okay.
So, but they can't make a decision on this yet. I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's basic human life. It's basic human rights.
You are now my armrest.
Your own chair would probably be a lot more comfortable than that.
My
dining
chair is full of clothes.
Yeah. You could put them away.
¿Dónde está el chato?
Shadow's right here. He's sleeping.
My puppy.
He's got his blanket.
No, not Shadow. Chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
chat. Can't help you there. You show me every screen except the one that you're using.
Well, now you can see the chat.
I can't see any chat.
Does that little video just play on repeat down there?
What video?
The video of abs. Jeep.
Yep. Jeep. There's the chat. Found it. It's clearly in the wrong spot.
Where?
Right here.
That's because she wouldn't say car. She would say Jeep instead of car.
That's right.
You say car. Jeep.
It's because we had a Jeep. That is most likely why I said Jeep instead
Probably.
of car.
There we go. All right. Okay, we currently have 2 viewers. There we go. Yeah, now we're back. Are you eating bats?
No.
Currently, no. That's how
pretty terrible.
COVID happened. But I hear that they taste good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mom's Paschetti is upsetty. What's going on, Observer 00? How you doing tonight?
Oh, now I can see that again.
I don't even know what that is.
Which is in.
Yeah, this one is. Mom Paschetti. Boom, 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 boom. Not much. How about you? We're doing pretty good. We were just having a conversation about basic human rights and how we should normalize the LGBT community. What's your thoughts on that?
That is not the water I brought you.
I'm drinking water too. Nice. Okay. What's going on?
I am pansexual.
Can you say it to the camera?
Yeah, I can. I fell.
you know, I bought her
At least
a
the floor's
chair.
not very far down.
I bought her a chair so she could be able to sit with me. And behind this camera is a giant couch where she can also sit.
But there's no camera over here.
There's no camera over there, and I want to be on camera. And I fell.
That's fair.
If you were over here, you would be piled with all the Boston Terriers.
Yeah, Keaton.
Okay, so what do you think, Observer, that we can do to normalize sexual orientation and gender fluidity?
I pointed the fan back at you because I was cold. Oh, now I have to spear.
Did you really already go through all the topics? I feel like that was really fast.
I only had 5 topics.
Huh. Surprise. Talk about bearded.
Lizzo?
My Lizzo? Have a petition. Okay, well, like a change.org type petition, or are you talking about something like stand on the streets? Because both have happened, yet the small-minded individuals have the
power.
Yeah, they not necessarily power, but the will to try to circumvent petitions and stuff like that. We had a law, I think it was called, what was it, 8? No on 8 in California. And 8
I
was...
don't remember. It's hard for me to keep up with which one. Prop 8, maybe?
Yeah, Prop 8.
I don't know how to keep up with all of them.
In California, we had this Prop 8, and Prop 8 basically was trying to make it illegal after it was already passed, gay marriage in California.
We actually still do not have, in Bakersfield, we still do not have court marriages allowed.
Yeah.
You can get the marriage certificate and license, but you have to be married outside of the courthouse.
Yeah. Small-minded people have a huge gang of LGBT plus to walk in a public space and shove it in their face. Eat crow and die. And I want to say that would work. I believe that it should work. The problem is we get people that are very supportive, and then you get a lot of people that...
I feel like it ends up being that the votes are counted. However, once they're counted and everything and we vote, I think that the politicians make choices that keep them in office more than they do make radical changes.
Yeah.
They're easily persuaded by who will vote for them. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And I think it gets in the way of basic laws.
Or basic human rights.
Basic human rights, yeah.
I have a hard time with it having to be a law.
You're saying it shouldn't need to be a law because it just should be normal and accepted already.
No, absolutely. It should. I mean, civil liberties in a collective should be protected, and it shouldn't matter the race, gender, identity, or sexual orientation of that individual. It should just be
they're a human being.
They're human
that's living on this earth and deserve to be treated nicely.
In our community, we have a local setup for our local LGBT community. And
a few things.
Yeah, I think that more communities should have that. More communities should be forthgoing with
Give the wood back.
Give you what back?
The wood.
More communities should have like a LGBT
It's like a community center where people can be like-minded and safe together.
yeah, it's the being safe aspect that is what I think we need to focus on, because there's a lot of like teens
who don't have the support system they need.
Yeah, exactly.
More than anything.
It's frustrating. It really is. I mean, you know, we hear of parents disowning their children and whatnot because they don't have the mentality to be able to protect them, or they don't have the mentality to understand what's going on.
So we really kind of got off topic on that. What it was Virginia, the state of Virginia.
Yep.
Is the first state in the South to
pass a law
for the housing and
employment.
Yep. Which kind of falls in line with the healthcare and marriage and what's allowed for that.
So observers said right now it's hard for me to get a support in my school, etc., because I go to a Christian school in South Australia.
That's hard.
Yeah, that is difficult. Christian schools are typically not super open-minded.
Such a weird spot because I don't know. I feel really lucky. We live in a very conservative town in California. California is a pretty open-hearted state.
Yeah.
However, I don't know what it's like in other countries or areas specifically. But we're very lucky here that we found a Christian LGBT group.
Yeah.
Community.
The
which
community
is really important to me. I hope that you can find something like that. Even within, gosh, how cool would it be if like you could find another friend at your school that's Christian, that's also LGBT? Be your own support systems. Sometimes it just takes one person to be on your side.
Exactly. I know many individuals that are Christian and are part of the LGBT community. Maybe you can just kind of reach out and, you know,
if you're comfortable.
If you're comfortable, and see if
you know your situation better than anyone.
Yep. See if there's a community inside your schools that would be allowed to do that. Safety Jill, have I ever gone hunting?
I have never gone hunting.
No, I can't. I've gone shooting,
but not hunting.
Not hunting.
I shot a BB gun.
That's so close.
It's a pretty big one, though.
Safety Jill, what do you go hunting for?
It's loading.
Yeah, we are getting that
lag.
Super lag.
I appreciate hunters, but I don't think that I could personally do it. If we were to have like a real zombie apocalypse, I would have to live on canned food and vegetables.
No, we have to feed our guinea pigs with that.
We would have to eat the guinea pigs. You know what? They're a normal like chicken, regular meat in South America.
Yeah.
Except the ones we have are domesticated, and the ones they have down there are kind of plump and chunky, ready for eating.
Are you saying that ours aren't chunky?
Ours are pretty chunky, but they're chunky with.
What do you mean that school is feral as fuck? It says in Port Prairie, where I live, there are only 3 schools, and only one of them is public school, and that school is feral as fuck.
We are homeschoolers, so I think most public schools are pretty feral. Are you in high school?
We're getting
Super laggy.
super laggy. It's working through it.
Man, high school's like the age where you really need to have people on your side and on
Yeah.
your team. But you don't even need to have them in your school. Like, you can have them outside of school. When you get out of school, you can have your people.
So I don't know if Safety Jail's still here or not. I am in grade 8. So that's not high school, is that? That's like
That's our oldest, same grade. So Bradley
Yeah.
is 13-ish. He's 14.
damn. In grade 8, I would have to
I feel like
say
there's secrets happening over there, and I'm on the outside.
Oh, that's one of the dogs farted.
It smells horrible.
Shadow is closest to you.
So in grade 8, you have a lot of stuff going on. I'm 100% certain that you need. Have you came out to your parents? I know that was one of the things that.
I think it.
It's a pretty emotional night for us.
Yeah.
And it was sudden. Why are you wearing hats? Do you guys have bad hair days?
I washed my hair and I look like so pretty, but
This is why I'm not on camera, is because I haven't washed my hair in like 4 or 5 days.
You kind of came out to your parents. What were your parents' thought on it? Like, did they...
Was their reaction what you hoped it would be?
Yeah, were they excited? Did they know? Were you scared?
How were you, Abs? Were you nervous when you came out to us?
Yes, I was absolutely terrified.
You felt like, to me, it seemed like you had a lot of confidence and you were ready to just like blurt it out.
Yeah.
But you always say I'm the opposite reading you.
I am pretty good at hiding emotions.
Sometimes.
I know that for me, it was definitely scary because, I knew eventually you were going to come out, but I didn't think you were going to come out the way you came out.
Yeah.
No, they just brushed it off. And I took about 2 months to prepare. That's hard. I think I don't know what other parents feel, but I know that, like, my first feelings were pride. Like, I'm proud that she could come out and be yourself, because that's important. And then after I was able to walk away from it, I got to be mom, and I got to think about it as a mom. And that can be scary, because the world is not always kind.
No, it is not. And
as a parent, like, your number one goal is to always protect your children. I can get kind of mama berry. But when I get mama bear, I don't get angry and yell, I cry. When I'm happy, I cry. Just cry about everything.
So when they brushed it off, in your opinion, do you feel like you got it off your chest?
Or maybe they were too scared to... I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of emotions. They could be scared to know what that means for your future.
Yeah.
They could be scared because they don't quite understand it. Because, to be honest, we talked about this before, we're straight.
Yeah.
We're looking into this from an outside view. The laws and stuff don't affect us. Yeah, we get angry about them because it affects the people that we love, but it doesn't directly affect us. So our feelings can't be the same.
No. So at school, I'm just labeled as the weird bisexual kid with Tourette's.
The weirdos are the best people anyway, so that's a pretty cool label.
I would probably be labeled as the weird mom/dad friend who is pansexual, gender fluid, and will growl at the kids, other kids.
You're definitely a weirdo.
Yeah. But, you know, and it goes back to, like, you're getting ready to prep for 9th grade or grade 9.
Is it high school for you for 9th grade? Abby's middle school.
Yeah. But like in grade 9 over there in Australia, I'm assuming that it's similar to the US in some aspects of it. Like you're going to go into college prep or something
Finishing
like that.
school. I don't know. I don't know how it goes in other.
What pronouns do you go by? And yes. So pronouns that I go by is his, her, or his, him.
Mm-hmm.
She goes.
I answer this.
Yes.
I go by she, her, he, him, they, them.
And we pretty much just use everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes we call her our son. Sometimes we call him our daughter. Sometimes it's a they and a their. Mostly you're just a human.
Yep.
All right. Sometimes you're human.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm more alien than human.
So in grade 9, do you think that you'll have a better?
I feel like middle schools are really hard.
Yeah, I think
hard,
middle
hard
school's-
age. High school's so much better. I don't know what happens, but everything just is a little bit better.
Yeah, middle school for me was a super odd. Like you're growing, you're changing. You know, you're getting
emotions are on like steroids.
She does not. She does not wear binders. Although the conversation has came up.
And we found safe ones that we think are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I found wood.
We like traditional type sports bras. And then there's a really cool place. I follow them on Instagram. And I really like them because they support trans rights.
Yeah. But so when you start going into grade 9, I'm assuming that it's a separate type of school, or is it like, I don't know how, I know you only have 3 schools in your community. Would that school offer a better community for you, or is it going to be similar to the thing that you're in now with Christian
Since I
based?
honestly don't know. Was that from earlier?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm pretty sure they weren't answering the school question.
What? Okay. Oh, okay. Am I delayed on this screen a little bit?
Yeah, you're delayed. Well,
I'm just delayed in general in life.
This isn't my
I'm in a college. Okay.
Wait.
That's pretty cool. For high school. Kind of like how Bradley will be.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I don't know. I mean, help me understand that. So, college over here is grade 13. Is that similar? Stop.
But wood.
College over here is grade 13. It goes from reception year 12. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So,
I'm curious to know because we're all in quarantine. Are you guys in quarantine over there? Like lockdown, you can only go to the grocery store, or is it more do you have more freedom over there? I used to have a friend who lived in Australia, but now she moved to the United Kingdom.
they're in quarantine over there in the UK, right?
I think the 1/3 of the world is in quarantine right now.
I know,
but it's
Italy
different
is.
in every place. In Dubai, it is much, much more lockdown than what we have here in California. And New York is obviously way more lockdown than we are.
Yes, we are. And our family is tearing each other apart.
So far, I've only seen my brother like 3 times this week.
Isolation is key. but isolation from your family is kind of difficult.
Isolation with your family.
Yeah.
I think that's normal. We love each other, but we get on each other's nerves. Especially the kids. They fight a lot.
Yeah.
They can't be around each other for like 2 hours straight. They would go nuts.
We each have our own room, and we utilize it as often as possible.
I lock my door all the time, so I don't have to bother with dealing with you guys.
Yep.
I do get emotional sometimes, and I'm like, come out and like have a conversation with me.
We can't do that right now.
Stop leaving me alone. I can only talk to someone who plants. They don't talk back.
You talk to plants?
You don't know me. Don't judge me.
I mean, I talk to my dog, but...
Do you hear that?
Yes.
It's Ivy.
That is not a motorcycle.
She's...
What's that noise?
Observer, I really appreciate the follow. Hopefully, if you have more questions, you can email us. That's roosterbatpodcast@gmail.com. And what's that?
I'm making sure this hat didn't have a sticker on it.
We're probably going to cut this pretty soon. It's almost 10 o'clock in our... So, I have two separate families, and my dad lives in...
Adelaide.
Adelaide?
So I have to go now, get driven down instead of catching the state liner. The state liner is like the
bus?
train or a bus.
What is a state liner?
I was also in a, what is it called? Not a split family, a blended family.
Yeah.
My mom lived in Texas for most of my life, so I would visit her in the summertime because California is like 4 states away. So I would see her in the summer and every other Christmas. That was pretty hard. However, it was kind of cool to fly. I enjoyed that.
Heights?
Snapchat. I'm too old for Snapchat.
It's pretty much a night bus.
Oh, okay. So they're close by, but still far enough to need transportation.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want a Snapchat?
I don't have my phone on me.
Screenshot it. Save it for later.
Wait, we can screenshot this?
I don't know if Dad knows how. Did you know I just taught Bradley how to screenshot his phone? And now he uses it to like meme invade us.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a notepad.
Save.
So he says it's pretty much 3 hours away.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna call it screenshot because that's what you told me to do.
You're so creative.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
It is a screenshot.
You should save it as contacts.
What time is it over there in Australia right now?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the time.
I have a world clock on my phone.
I know, but I got somebody who's across the world right now talking to us.
We're in spring, so they're like in fall, huh?
Oh, what is I don't know. What is it? Your temperatures and atmosphere like that? It's 2:29 p.m.
Oh, they're almost done with their day.
How is it 2:29? That's crazy.
We're not that far. Think about it. Pacific Ocean's over there. If you go across that.
But it's in half hour. There's another half. It's 9:59 where we are right now. All right. So yeah, I get that there's hours of difference, but where's that half hour come from?
I don't even know. Probably Arizona's time non-time change.
Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Yeah, but what is it over there? Is it summer, autumn, winter, or spring? Over here right now, we're getting ready to enter into our summer months. So temperatures are currently rising.
I think it was like 87 today or 88.
It was
something.
closer to 90.
Really?
90 degrees where we are.
Terrible.
Are you frightening me?
Yes.
Ah, I knew it. It's why the wood is coming
It's
in
autumn.
handy.
That's my favorite time of year.
Yeah, that's the best time of year. Dang, you guys are getting ready to go into winter pretty soon, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Not me.
When does winter start over the...
They get fun beach Santa, and we get cold Santa. I'll tell you what, it's my bedtime, so I'm gonna start getting delirious.
Nice
Chat could get
hair.
weird.
Eat booty, Ozar.
Which ones? Which ones are those ones?
What is yip cock? Oh, I'm assuming that the nice hair is probably you. It's not me.
The alias you set this command to be of link does not exist.
Cool.
Just kidding. Suck my balls. That's pretty
Suck
rude.
my balls. Well, it seems like you don't. You just created this account and you're already getting banned.
It's okay. People like to troll.
Wow, you too. Just started. Ooh. Troll. I want snow on Christmas. I agree.
I haven't seen snow since I was like 5.
Hey, what's going on, Chain Snatcher? I don't know if you're still there or not.
It is a nice wall. It's clean.
Yeah, no, it is not clean. And
It's like our cleanest wall in this house.
yeah. Oh, it is 10 o'clock over here, and I think we're gonna call it a night. Cool.
So let's pass on the floor.
See if it works. Oh, who followed?
Are we offline? Are we still on?
We are going into stream end. Okay.